You talk about the necessity of training your technique so that you know you have the right perspective or a new, fresh perspective. Talk through that concept.
So here's a picture of a tripod set up with my camera on it before a little stream in the Sierra. It's noon. The light is terrible. They're just not landscape pictures to be had at that time of day. But I know my technique. I know my cameras. I know how to push them in ways that most people don't. So there in the middle of the day with terrible contrasty lighting, I was able to put a neutral density picture, neutral density filter on my camera and get the next shot of where I blurred out that little rapids into a beautiful piece of sculpture. So if you don't train your technique, if you don't know how to do your job, whatever it is, it's very hard to take advantage when, nature or the market or the particular buying patterns of somebody come together and you don't know what to do with it. So always the base of it was training my technique. Here's a picture of an elk thistle in Montana in the Bob Marshall Wilderness, and nice shot. But again, playing with different lenses and a couple filters, I was able to make it into an extraordinary shot.
Almost looks underwater.
Yeah, it does. And the last one of balloons going up in the Reno Balloon Festival is one, if I didn't really know my technique, I would never have been able to get the exposure, balance off the balloons reflecting in a little lake, being in the place of most potential, going out there in pitch darkness, but realizing there was this lake there, and I go, oh, I can see the shot. I know where it's going. I know those balloons are going to go up, and then they're going to reflect in the lake. So I set all the technology up to get that, and then I was able to get the decisive moment. So you've got to do two things. You've got to be really flexible. You've got to be able to anticipate in photography. You've got to be able to believe there's more than one right answer. You've got to put yourself in the place of most potential. You've got to train your technique. And all of those translate just beautifully to if you're in a leadership position.